Thousands of Google workers now protesting Google's involvement in a Pentagon drone program. Google working on the software for it. A letter to Google CEO Sundar Pichai. It's signed by more than 3,000 Google workers. Here's what it says, quote, "We believe Google should not be in the business of war. Therefore, we ask that Project Maven be canceled and that Google draft, publicize, and enforce a clear policy." It says that neither Google nor its contractors, that's a big one, that they will never, ever again work on warfare technology. Let's take a quick check of Alphabet, the company ending the day in the green. Now, we need a sharp mind on this. We need one of the best experts to sort this all out. And he is Brett Velicovich. He's a former Special Ops Intelligence member. He's the author of the terrific book, Drone Warrior. I urge you to read it. Brett, okay, we've got Eric Schmidt. He's a former top guy and co-founder of Google. He's telling Congress, you know what, we need a set of principles and a code of conduct for Silicon Valley working on military technology. Your reaction?
Well, to me, when it comes to this issue here, these engineers in Google have absolutely lost their mind. They have absolutely no idea the threats that we face as a nation, because if they did, this wouldn't even be up for debate. So Project Maven is a joint venture between Google and the Pentagon to use Google's artificial intelligence and machine learning tools to automate the process by which images from drones are identified and classified. So right now, all around the world, the U.S. government is operating hundreds of drones in varying capacities, and those drones are streaming massive amounts of video and images back to these command centers, where intel guys like myself would go through these images and look for anomalies and look for things out of place. The whole intent of this project is to make that manual process a lot easier. It's meant to save lives. It's meant to make our intelligence decisions more precise and help save innocent folks. And so now what we have are these engineers who believe they have this legal authority or this moral obligation to tell us ethically what we should be doing at the U.S. government and how we should operate this technology. And it's absolutely absurd to me that these guys will say this knowing the type of threats that we face as a nation.
You know, Brett, your point's well taken. The artificial intelligence is about reducing collateral damage so innocent civilians are not killed. Google's code of conduct, Brett, you've heard it, is don't do evil. In their minds, these workers think that the military is evil. What do you say?
I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, how many times have you gone online and done a search and that ad chases you around for days and you can't seem to get rid of it? I think some folks might find that pretty evil. But the problem, I think, is larger than just that. I mean, I'm seeing a lot more of these companies in Silicon Valley, coming up with this belief that it's some sort of crime against humanity to provide their technology solutions in support of the warfighter, in support of our national security apparatus. And that's a very dangerous precedent. I mean, these guys have a misconception of what our drone program actually does, and that 99% of the time, a drone's up in the air protecting our soldiers, providing them intelligence so they can come home safely. And instead, we've got, these guys that are misinformed. And there's no doubt in my mind that there should be a healthy debate in the future of how artificial intelligence operates, but that shouldn't be had in the halls of some Google or some engineering pod in a vacuum.
Brett Velicovich, we loved having you on the show. Come back soon.